Horse enveloped by quicksand. Women left Mormon church to become a sex worker.
Whoa.
Oh.
Witness helped rescue victims from a helicopter crash.
Oh.
Women creates a record-breaking spider web.
Man.
And falcon becomes first flying ring bearer at a wedding in Los Angeles.
Whoa.
Now, 4 of the headlines I just read are real stories, and one of them is a fake headline. One by one, everybody here will tell the story of their headlines, and our job is to figure out whose story is fake. And I brought some friends with me. Daddy Love, Herman Rice, Aaron Breck, and our special guest, one of your favorite, James Davis, is in the building!
Reporting live from the trap.
Horse enveloped by quicksand.
Yes.
What's the story?
Okay, the story is, it happened about 10 years ago.
Okay, first, what is your name? Sorry.
I'm Abby.
Is there any way you can start your story with "see what had happened was"?
You can see what had happened was.
What's the white version of that?
Apparently.
So there I was.
So there I was
in the middle of the sand. No, we had gone on a horseback ride. Me, my mom, and our friend, and there's like a river by our house, and we had gone there. Like I've done that a million times, all growing up. Basically, started getting lost. Like the path that we usually stay on, we got off of it somehow. I don't know, every time we keep trying to find a new path, it's like dead end. And I'm stressed because I'm supposed to go to work. So I'm like, we gotta get back. Anyways, finally we see the river right in front of us, but there's no path like across the way from us. So usually it's like a very clear, like, okay, this is where you're supposed to go, but we couldn't find that. So my mom's like, okay, well, we could walk down the river. Like instead of going across, we could walk down. And she's like, but that's like a big no-no. You are not supposed to do that. Everybody knows that there's quicksand in the river.
And where is this at again?
This is in Harupa Valley.
And you said everybody knows that.
Every horse person who's like, is a horseback rider who rides at this river, like it's common knowledge. Which I remember my mom telling me that my whole life. She was like, oh, quicksand, we better be careful.
Where's the horse?
I'm on it.
They always.
Oh, you're riding
I'm riding the horse, yes.
I did miss that.
So
I didn't hear that.
Is this a trail y'all have? That's the headline.
Maybe she was walking and she stumbled upon a horse.
A random horse just in quicksand.
So the whole family horse riding.
Yes.
So your mom say to you, this trail, we shouldn't go this way.
She's like, we shouldn't go down, but we're like trapped. There's like no clear opening. So she's like, okay, we have to do it. And I'm like, okay. So it's 3 of us and we start walking. We're on the horses, so the horses are walking. And like once we get about like 10 steps into the river, immediately all the horses just start sinking, which we're on them.
Singing?
So it's like sinking.
I don't know what kind of horses they got.
And we're like, quicksand. So then my mom's like, get off. So then we hop off of the horses and my
Can
pony.
I pause you? Is that how y'all reacted?
Quicksand. I was only like 16 when this happened.
Because you're dealing with the world's best guessers. So I'm gonna need you to help us believe this, because the way you're giving the story, it ain't giving.
I don't know why I'm just not believing her.
Because Denny, how would you react if you were sinking in quicksand? Exactly.
My horse is only a pony, so she's not sinking near as fast as the big horse that's with us. The big horse is like, I don't know if you guys know anything about horses, but he's like 18 hands tall, extremely tall, basically 2 a Denny stacked on top of each other. Pretty much what it is.
Wow. Somebody get an
She
ambulance.
did say it was a big horse, though.
He just caught a stray.
Because I could have been the pony. I appreciate it.
Put respect on your name.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big horse, he's sinking the fastest. The little pony, I'm able to like get her to the side and she's not sinking that deeply. Me, myself, no, I did not sink completely in quicksand. I sunk up to like my knees and then I like struggled out.
Wait, but wouldn't the horse be all the way submerged then?
No, we got off the horses immediately to make like the horse lighter. So, but the big horse, he's struggling, and by the time that I'm on the phone with 911, he is like up to almost to his belly. Like legs are like completely in the sand. Okay, we're gonna send people down, and they're like, we might have to airlift you out. And then I see a helicopter, I'm like, is that for me? And then I call my boss, I'm like, I'm not making it to work today. I won't be there. The firefighters are there. The animal control, everybody comes. I think what we're gonna try to do before airlifting you out, we are gonna bring in 20 prison inmates, and we're gonna give them chainsaws, and they're gonna cut down a new path. That way we can just walk out of the river. And they're like, these guys are convicted felons. Like, don't look at them, don't talk to them, don't smile at them. They're just here to do this job, and that's it.
You were there for that?
I was there for that, yeah. We're in the mud with the horse.
I would not believe this if I didn't hear from the horse's mouth.
That was pretty good.
And that's your zinger of the day.
That's your zinger of the day. What time did this happen?
This was like probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then my next question, what were you doing for work at the time?
I was teaching dance.
What's the schedule like with the classes?
The classes started at 4, I want to say.
How far were you from home?
Well, we rode all the way there. So this is like about a few miles from my house.
How long does that
know.
take in time?
It takes a while. It takes like, I would say 30 minutes at least to ride all the way there.
Let me ask you this, from where you started to where you were, so from where you started to the quicksand is like 30 minutes. How far out were you planning on going to?
Well, that's all the way from my house. So,
Right.
And then, I don't know, we usually just go down through the river, like because the river's very shallow, and then we ride for like 30 minutes or an hour, and then we start heading back, pretty much.
Okay, hold on. And then how far is your job?
My job was 30 minutes away from my house.
The math.
So you got a dance
Because
class
if you
and then
let-
30 minutes away, there's
Yeah, I just did the math. So if
And
you left
bamboo.
at 2 p.m.,
You guys-
planning to ride for an hour there, that's 3 p.m. Hour back, that's 4 p.m. But you said your job was at 4 p.m.
My job was for these
So how would
times,
you have-
guys, it was 10 years ago.
No.
I'm just going off the math. You weren't gonna make it to work anyway.
Abby, be the world's
I know my
best.
That's why I was stressed.
I
I'm
know
like, we
my
have to get back, we have to
childhood
get back.
area like the back of my hand.
That's why would you even get off the trail?
The ETAs
It was an
everywhere. I would never be
accident.
loose with my time, especially if I had to work.
How quick is the quicksand? Because the horse is to the nipple, right? That's what I
Yes.
heard. And then all of a sudden
Correct.
we got helicopters coming, and they're coming really fast. Like this is like not the pace they would come for like a black neighborhood.
You're right.
Yeah.
There are so many things happening before we hear about the horse rescue, and I just feel like the quicksand kind of slowed down by the time that the rest.
Almost like it was convenient for the story.
They got off
Yeah.
the horses though.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it was a slow progression. And like I said, my pony didn't really sink that much because she's not near as heavy. The big horse, it was like, it
pony.
was slow.
Okay, so to the 2 Denny-sized horse, how long
Yes.
did it take him to go down?
Over an hour.
So
Over an
for
hour to get them out.
Over an hour, this horse is just slowly sinking.
Yeah.
But you never told me the procedure for if you fall in the quicksand.
I don't know. We did what we did, which was try to get out.
Hold on.
I know they say when you wiggle, you sink deeper.
That's what
but
I
also
heard
we're dealing with
that.
the horse.
Kevin, do you have a question?
Kevin, yes, you go.
So your mom tells you, hey, let's be careful of the quicksand, but never once mentioned to you how to get out of quicksand?
No way.
No.
Bad mom
She doesn't
alert.
really know.
That's crazy.
Not if it. No.
I mean, it's not well known like stop, drop, stop. Whoa. Like
Yeah, we
stop,
cooking
drop, and roll.
we cooking them.
What is the high school graduate and college graduate rate of your family members?
College graduates were at 0.
I can see that.
Hey!
Because your family got horse money. So y'all doing all right in life.
Yeah,
Which tells
a good
me
point.
y'all you have multiple horses.
Yeah,
to ride a horse
ponies.
to ride a horse before work is
It's crazy.
Y'all getting money.
Crazy.
a quick horse ride before teaching dance
Y'all
class.
getting money. She loves her horse.
That was a
Thank
tricky
you,
note to
Abby.
end on.
That's my notes for later.
That's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Women left the Mormon church to become a worker.
Let me see.
Take your time with this story.
That's you. That's a little artsy.
That's me.
Don't give that to
That
her.
looks like her. What is your name and tell us the story?
My name is Kit. I grew up Mormon. My family is Mormon all the way back to Brigham Young going into Utah. My family lives in California, so I grew up in Ventura County. I went to church all the time. I left the church when I was around 19 years old, and I got into work when I was 23 years old.
Was it left or escaped?
Bit of an escape. They do kind of chase you down when you go. Yeah,
What does that
they
look
keep
like?
knocking on your door.
Oh, they're like,
So it's really hard to like
real.
formally leave the church. You have to submit a bunch of paperwork and stuff. So most people who leave the church, what?
You gotta give them 2 weeks.
Damn, you gotta.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, you gotta like submit
To leave the
paperwork
Mormon church?
to like leave the church.
Oh,
so
you
most
can't just
people,
leave.
you can't just be like bye. So most people who leave kind of like informally leave, where they just stop attending and stop going. So that's what I did. Is I've informally left the Mormon church.
You went AWOL.
I went AWOL. Yeah.
Why sex work? Like, what made you jump into sex work?
So I was a personal trainer at the time. I was helping people work out. I was going to university to get, you know, education and such. And it really wasn't quite paying the bills. When I left the church at 19, my parents booted me from the house. So I was working full time.
And they were living in Ventura still at the time?
Yeah.
Were you in college at the same time too, or you just working all the way?
College at the same time.
Okay.
So I was working full time at a law firm, and then it came to a point where I wasn't going to be able to schedule my classes around a 9 to 5. So I got my personal training certification. I quit that job, and I started working at 4 in the morning instead.
Dude, but you fucking locked in.
I locked
you took
in.
care of yourself.
I
Let's
did.
go.
At
I
19,
did.
that's very impressive. Also.
Yeah.
It was great. And I actually, I loved it. It was the first time in my life where I was free. I didn't have
Right.
a curfew, nothing like that. So I was just even though I was working a lot and going to school, I was so happy to be living my life the way I wanted to be living it.
Were you popular enough at the time where it was talked about?
So that's how I got into it. Was I used to do these little live streams and stuff where I would give fitness advice and just talk to people and whatever. And they were like, you should start doing this. And I said, oh, well, if I'm gonna do it, you guys have to show up. Don't be embarrassing. I'm not gonna do all that. And then nobody comes through.
How much money did you make off of there?
My first month, I made over $10,000.
You made over $10,000.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild. Yeah.
And we're now at the point where I'm making $300,000 a month.
Oh,
A month?
Gosh.
300K a month?
I know, cheer for me. I've
Bro,
worked
let me
hard.
come work for you.
Hey, Kit, how does your family feel about
They
your
don't
success?
know. Yeah.
They don't know?
I love my family. My dad's dog and my dog are best friends. We go train our dogs together. My mom and I just went to a fancy dinner.
Her family doesn't know
No.
until right now. What? That's what I'm trying to
Girl,
get to.
I've been on a bunch of other stuff like this, and
Did you
somehow
call
they
them
don't
girl?
know.
And they
so,
still don't
yeah.
know?
Your parents never found your social media?
They haven't yet.
How?
Well, what
I don't
about
know.
your
I genuinely, you guys
but,
are asking
you know,
a question
friends
I don't know
and
the
family,
answer to.
Yeah.
cousins, different people may
Look,
find your
I
social
think I'm
media.
blessed. I think that's all it is.
Hold
I think
on,
I'm
I don't know about
Hold
that.
on, now it's
about
flipping.
that.
Here you go.
Because your family is gonna find you gonna have a cousin or
No, here you go.
somebody that finds your social
Perfect.
media.
She is
Some of
big
my
enough to
cousins
get.
know, my brother knows,
it's-
but my parents don't know.
300K a month. How many subscribers is that?
It oscillates between, right now, I think I have about 10,000 subscribers.
10,000?
Which for there is
Yes, that's-
pretty good.
So how many followers do you have now on TikTok?
On TikTok, 160K, but on
There's no
Instagram,
way your account
I have over
100K
300K.
Hold on. And what about Instagram?
On Instagram, I have over 300K.
No way.
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
So you just, no one has ever come
way.
across your
Right.
post and sent it to your parents?
way.
I guess not.
Kit, what do you tell your parents when they ask you,
How do you
what are
make
you doing
all
for
this
work?
money?
How are you paying for
Oh, they think I'm
dinners?
financially very irresponsible. Yeah, and I'm just letting them think that. They think I'm in a bunch of debt. They told my brother, they were like, we're worried about her.
Wait, you're making $3.6 million a year and your parents have no idea.
No idea. I drive a Kia Telluride. I just try to play
Your
it real
brother doesn't
safe.
even follow you on social media?
I
What?
mean, that'd be kind of
My brother
brother?
gets stuff sent to him, and my brother knows, but he and I are really close, and he doesn't care.
What was your last big purchase?
My friends and I are renting a catamaran to go sail around Greece, and all together, I bought all my friends' plane tickets. I rented the catamaran. My friends and I all know how to sail, so we don't have a skipper or anything, but all together, so far, that's been about 40K.
Let me ask you this.
I think
Is there one more seat on that boat?
Why do you think your parents don't know? What is it about their lifestyle that it blinds them from seeing
They're
this?
super Mormon, and I don't look how I looked when I was 19 in the church when everybody knew
So-
me. Obviously, things have changed.
Are they on social media?
Yeah, a little bit, but they're on they're Mormon, so they're on alt-right social media. So
Damn.
I'm not popping up for them. You know what I mean?
Well, how close
That's
is
it.
Mormonism to Amish?
Not at all.
Thank you, kid.
They couldn't be farther apart. You a worker too?
What?
No.
Helicopter crash?
Yeah.
I'm a stripper, dog.
All right, sir. What is your name and how did you help rescue a victim from a helicopter crash?
So my name is Chris. I got picked up from work from my grandparents because me and my lady, we share a car. And we're driving got picked up, so we're going home. And on the freeway, my grandpa's driving, my grandma's in the passenger seat, my mom's in the back seat with me. My grandpa doesn't talk. And he's a really shy person, he doesn't really talk, It's crazy that he starts cussing. So he looked up in the sky, he's like, why the f is that? Oh, wait, am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you can.
He said, why the f is that helicopter so low? When I look up, the helicopter is coming, it's coming, it's coming. And it's crazy though, because on the other side, it was a car accident. So we're thinking, I'm thinking maybe it's about to land, you feel me? But it ended up just hits the floor. The tail made it flip. So then it flipped, and then before my grandpa even slapped the car into park, I'm just out the door. I run to the helicopter.
That's where you lost too?
100%.
I run to the helicopter. My auntie's a paralegal, so I'm not, so you know, I was always told you never touch the crime scene. So when I run to the people, or when I run to it, there's one lady that's ejected. She's asleep.
Ejected?
Yes, she got ejected out. She's still on the seat, you know, but she's asleep. And then there's another one underneath the helicopter.
Underneath it?
Yeah, and then there's the pilot is in the cockpit with his legs out. So then another lady comes and she yells that the lady underneath the helicopter is alive. So I go back to the lady that's underneath the helicopter and I start
You left the girl that was ejected?
Well, like I said, I was told to never touch the crime scene. So I'm assuming, like, instead of saying that word, I'm assuming she's asleep.
Just for people at home, sleep means unalive.
You feel me?
She wasn't knocked out. Yeah, he don't like to say that word, but he means that he thought the lady was in the upper room.
The upper room.
Sorry.
So,
They're having old head time.
Right?
I love when James is like,
I enjoy it. A little unconnection real quick. Continue, young man.
So, by this time, cops are coming, right? And so when the cop comes, I leave from the lady, because I'm talking to her, you know, I'm not touching her or nothing, but I'm talking to her, letting her know I'm there. She kind of calms down. But a cop comes, I'm trying to tell the cop, like, hey, there's someone underneath the helicopter. The first thing the cop tells me is like, hey, like, are you involved in anything? I'm like, no, there's somebody underneath the helicopter. Like, I want, like, come on. And he's like, and then more cops start to come. By this time, you know, there's a crowd coming, you know, and then by this time, the cops are telling people, like, if you're not involved in the accident, I need you to go. Well, like I told you, there's people on the other side. There was firefighters already at a car accident on the other side of the freeway.
So it was an accident already on the other side?
Yeah, like just miraculously.
He said that.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love that
miraculously.
the cop was like, is this your business?
Right. That's
Mind
how,
your business then.
that's how they was
Someone
acting.
needs help.
Right.
He's like, you involved? Like,
You involved?
we should do something.
I don't know, it's crazy. Like, you know, when you hear like police and firefighters have rivalries, kind of seemed like that. When the cop was telling people to leave, the firefighter was like, bro, like, I need all the help I can get. Like, you feel me? So that when
Needed rivalry.
So when he said that, people, like, the whole crowd from the front of the plane to the back of the plane, we all lifted up the helicopter. The firefighter pulled her out. The firefighter put out the lady.
Plane or helicopter?
Helicopter, I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
I said, how did it become a plane? He said,
Wait,
we
you
all lifted
said
up a plane.
all of y'all helped
I don't
lift
even know,
up a helicopter.
Yeah, from the back of the tail to the front of the nose.
How many of y'all was there? He's like, 2.
There's about 15 to 20
And this
people.
lady is under it.
She's under it.
And
What are the injuries?
The lady that got ejected passed away. But when the news article came out, we're gonna go, the lady that passed away, we're going Miss S, right? They got it wrong on the news. My lady that I helped out is Miss D. So they said Miss D passed away. So then I got sick, I couldn't be able to go to the funeral. My auntie and my grandma go to the funeral. When they went, they were trying to find the daughter to say like, hey, like, you know, my grandson was helping your mom or whatever, yada, yada, yada. They were like, no, the lady underneath the helicopter is in the front. Like, the one that passed away was the ejected one. And they're like, what? So they go, and like I told you, I was in my work clothes, so I wear brown work boots. When they go, they're talking to the lady or whatever, they're asking the lady like, hey, do you remember anybody helping you or anything like that? She goes, all I remember is seeing brown work boots. Like, I know somebody was like, that's all I remember.
So when you woke up, how did you feel after the dream?
Yeah.
After the dream, I wish it was a dream, it's surreal.
So you lifted up this helicopter with the pilot in it?
Yeah, because he was kicking his legs he was trying to say like help the ladies first, because he's kicking his legs saying just like help me
He's
last.
pointing with his legs like, over there first, I'm good. Was there any flame? Was this chopper inflamed at all?
No, because they don't have that no more in that type of helicopter. They
What
didn't.
type
It
of
wasn't
Like a fuel line.
Yeah,
or something
okay,
like
exactly.
that.
Got it.
The fuselage.
Yeah.
And speaking of fire, what strand were you smoking
I don't
before
know
you
about
had this vision?
Y'all don't believe him at all.
Bro, why would the pilot still be in that? Wouldn't the
That's
first
what
thing
threw
you
me
do
off.
is rescue the people that are able to be rescued the easiest?
Also, wouldn't it make more sense to get him out of the helicopter
That's
before
another like
lifting
200
up
pounds.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That story, it's just like
No, but maybe okay, so here's the thing.
That
Maybe
story what?
I believed it.
Since you don't believe in touching or getting close to a crime scene, why was your instinct to run out and then not knowing you wouldn't do anything?
empathy.
Yeah.
Well, and
Don't answer for him.
I don't want to get too dark or anything like that, but I lost a best friend in a car accident, and I wasn't there to save him. So that's like just the first thing that popped into my mind. Like,
Okay.
That's a good reason.
That's a great answer.
Can I just say this? The other two stories, there was a certain kind of
Lightness.
charisma performative energy to their story, and he lacks all of that.
Yeah.
He has innocent bystander.
he was nervous. He's
Local.
nervous.
He's very nervous
just
right
told
now.
But that's what makes you believe him.
That he's not. I don't think he's faking.
And to be fair,
Because he's a very bad storyteller.
yes, because I believed you off the side.
Hey, I can lie.
You said I lie?
I can't lie.
I believed you at the beginning, and I also believed you when you were nervous to mention the people's name. You were trying to be protective of the story, and that made me feel like you were telling the truth.
How many people watch the show per week?
I'm subscribed.
Per week?
Yeah, per episode.
Per episode? 3 to 5 million?
3 to 5. So 3 to 5. If I'm faking a story that I know 3 to 5 million people are gonna see, why would I make up a story where me and my girl share a car?
Right. I don't even have nothing to say after
Hey,
that.
logic is logic.
I got no further questions.
No further questions, Your Honor.
No further.
Thank you, Chris.
Good job.
What's your name, and tell us about this record-breaking spiderweb?
My name is Maddie. I hold the world record for the world's largest man-made spiderweb.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Sorry.
I like that.
Okay.
That was good.
Of course you did.
I like what you did. I like what you did.
All right, young woman, continue.
So there I was.
So there it was.
Great. Fire callback. Okay, all right. As you were.
That's it.
Period.
All right, so how did you get into this endeavor?
All right, here comes the question.
After college, I bartended at Lake of the Ozarks for 2 summers.
I love that show.
I heard that.
That's so dope.
Baby,
Yeah.
we don't care.
I lived with other friends, other bartenders and other servers, and it was on this big plot of land, and we had hammocks and all these things in the trees, and there was a lot of rope on the property, and I started like roping and tying them up. And then like just throughout the summer kept making it, got bigger and bigger, and we were like, this is getting huge.
That's what she said. I have a question too when you're done.
Were you using drugs when you did this? Okay.
I like that answer. Maddie.
Not a no.
No.
This is life.
It's all connected.
We are one.
All intertwined.
So you hold the is it the Guinness? Well, actually.
Yes.
Okay, so what is considered, obviously you are not a spider, correct? Okay. So given you're not a spider, you cannot produce spider web. So what material did you use that is considered spider web?
Rope.
And do you have a background with ropes?
No, it's just
So you've
rope.
never in your life had a rope or used a rope prior to this moment?
I've used rope before.
For what for?
Jump roping.
And you thought one day,
It's hard. It's so much harder because it's light.
That's a good answer.
So what prompted this? You just woke up one day and you were like, let's throw some ropes around?
No, I mean, I lived with other people and we would just like hang out on the land.
I live with other people too and I hang out with them, but I never think
Hey,
to
but
do.
Kevin, did anyone ever question you when you picked up your first camera? And look what happened.
A lot of people pick up cameras.
Message.
Not a lot of people pick up, no.
I'm having a hard time picturing what kind of rope you're talking. There's so many different kinds of rope.
I would buy whatever.
Was it
like,
thick? Was it skinny?
Yeah, if they were different sizes.
How
Like-
big
Some were
was
larger,
it?
some
How
were like
much did
thin
it
and
weigh?
yellow.
What's the specifics? Like, how did you win the Guinness? What was the second biggest?
It's never been entered. I'm the first one to enter it, so you have to beat my record.
So the rope could be inside.
Pretty cool.
Okay,
Right?
be that
You can
tomorrow.
enter anything.
Wait, so
How
You
big
can
was
enter
it? How big was the whole thing?
95 feet wide.
How many hours did
and
it take?
30 high.
30 feet.
All summer.
How did you bring it to Guinness?
That was my next question. What was
On the website,
process?
it's really simple.
What was the process?
And let me say this, I know the process, so
Like a
you better
blanket.
nail this, Maddie.
You measure it and you enter it in on the website. It's a whole process.
And then what happens?
What's the rest of it? We got the first part.
You take pictures, you measure it.
Herm done cooked her.
No, really.
We cooked you.
Okay, you take your pictures, you said it, and then what happens?
Well, you had to send in your idea.
You know why when
When y'all do
when they
this-
throw that hair back
That's all
They look up to the ceiling to find the line.
When I tell you I've been trying to break the Guinness Book World Record for longest Monopoly game ever played.
Oh.
I know extensive research
So
on it.
do I.
It's
So do
not
I.
That
So
simple.
do I.
Please.
First of all, it's very expensive.
I know.
It was $5.
No, it's not.
Yes,
because
for me it
person
was.
has to come out.
Yes, and they have to be there.
They have to be there in person. You can't send images.
Yes.
That's not how it works at all. How much was it?
To enter, it's $12,000.
$12,000. Because I remember we
It was
almost did it. It was too expensive. $5.
I think you were on drugs and you went to Subway.
It was 3 feet by 9 feet.
Maddie, that is so crazy.
You got
I know.
scammed out of $5, Maddie.
That's so bad.
Maddie, do you know how much that would weigh?
Maddie,
She
it
said
was
she did
just
this in
you.
3 months.
No,
Yeah.
all of my friends, the other bartenders or servers, the construction workers next door helped.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How do you hold the record if so many people did it?
Yeah, whose name is
I
in there?
entered it.
That's not how it works either.
She was the only one with $5.
Okay, how much was all the rope?
Throw that hair back, Maddie. Throw that hair back while you figure it out.
I want to know, how much was all the rope?
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
So the entry was $5. So you wanted the $5 entry and spent $100,000 on the rope. Where did you do with it afterwards?
It's still there.
Where?
In the Ozarks?
At the Ozarks, on the property. My friend owns the property. People come and look at it. It's called
A web of lies.
That was great. We don't. That was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Wrap it up.
Oh my God.
Chair. I broke my chair, bro.
Yeah, you done made him broke a chair.
That was good.
Okay,
not
first
your
of all,
average web.
It also.
And not spelled with a K. Not your average.
Okay.
I like
So,
You ate with that.
can I ask you something?
You ate with that. That was the best part.
You say it was on your friend's property.
Yeah.
But somehow, again, it's your record. So, who was this friend's property that you did this on?
Tyler.
Well, what does Tyler do?
She made that up.
No, Tyler Klaus. Tyler Klaus.
What does Tyler do
One of the bartenders.
in the Ozark?
Yes.
And he's got a property that is so big that he let you and all the neighborhood put 95 feet of rope in his backyard?
Yeah.
Do you realize that number 3 witnessed a helicopter banging into a highway? And the next story was about me and my friends tied some knots.
My only concern is that we've done this before where we X out someone so
Stop
hard
playing
off the jump.
Kevin
I'm just
Lane.
saying, we
didn't
X
even-
out someone so hard off the jump.
We didn't
You're
ask
right.
you enough questions.
There's so many more questions that you could have asked.
What would you like to tell us?
Okay.
How did I even
Guess what? It's my show. Run it back.
Have you done any more, since it seems like you're like the Banksy of ropes, have you done any more rope-related projects since the exposition you put on in the Lake of the Ozarks?
Yes, so this was on the news. I started doing installations of these little spider web things at parks.
Hold on. The way, why are you talking?
That is beautiful.
She's like these spider web things.
It
This is a world record for you, and you're just talking work.
Yeah, you guys are like yelling.
I'm sorry, we don't need to yell.
You're right.
It's giving like eat, pray, love.
Don't let her hit you with the white woman. We don't yell on this show.
Talk to him.
That's what we do. We yell.
I know.
You see how she done gassed it up? We ain't supposed to be talking to you. Get your ass up. Number 5. We wait. Not it. You got this black queen waiting on this. Herm, you see how she tried to do it?
I seen it. You did a good job.
Hell no.
You did a good job.
Way to bring
She
it
almost hit us
You
with the
guys
glare.
are yelling at me. Get your ass up.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. First
Maddie.
story's real. It's gonna be really funny though.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
man.
funny.
Okay, we got a falcon became the first flying ring bearer at an LA wedding.
That's crazy.
I could see that.
I could see it based off your look.
What? Wow.
Okay, whatever that means.
All right, what is your name and tell us about this falcon story?
Okay, so my name is Lynn, and how do I explain this? So my husband really likes birds, but he's
you are
not
married.
like,
Okay.
yes, I'm married. But he's not like the type that like watches birds with like binoculars or anything. He just like really wanted a pet bird. I had no interest in that whatsoever. So I was like, like maybe I can do something with birds at our wedding. But I didn't want like doves, like, you know how people like release doves and stuff? Like, I don't want that. That was kind of like, I don't know, lame. And then like I plan events for a living, so I know people coming to my wedding were expecting like something big, something major, because like I plan events, so they're gonna like have high expectations. And then I was just like looking online and I saw like an owl ring bearer on like Pinterest, but it wasn't like another country, but I was like, I'm sure there's a way I can do that here in like the US. So I like Googled some stuff, and then I found like 3 people who it looked like they kind of did it, and I emailed them. It was $1,200. And then I thought that wasn't too bad. He emailed me and was like, hey, CBS National News wants to cover this story. Like, are you interested? And I was like, yeah, like, of course. Like, why would I not want my wedding on national news?
How did it get from, I'm gonna do this, to the news finding out about it?
So he,
it just feels like there's like a piece missing.
That's a
what do
jump.
you mean?
It's a jump. There's like a lapse in the story.
Wait,
I'm
what's
just
your
saying,
question again?
All of
How did the news get involved?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like booked it, and then he emailed me and said, hey, CBS National News wants to like film it.
Who emailed you?
The bird person that I hired.
So maybe the bird person wanted his own PR, got booked, and was like, hey, news, look what I'm about to do.
I can see that. Hey, that's fair. Hey, he said black people don't usually do this.
So it was like CBS, and I think like CBS National News, and I don't know the other station, but it was like a more local one.
BET.
If it was, that's what I said, yeah. But okay, so
World Star Hip Hop.
so he like put me in contact with the news people, and we were just like emailing, and like they just wanted to make sure it was okay for the guest and like the venue, and like, yeah, they just wanted to make sure it was okay with me and like everybody involved. And I was like, yeah.
To be like on camera?
Yeah, to be on camera. They told me to like notify my guests, but like that was too much work. I wasn't gonna do that, so I didn't. But I did tell the venue, yeah, it was a surprise for my guests. It was supposed to be a surprise for my husband too, but like we had to rehearse, and like we had to do like something with the new people beforehand, and they wanted like pictures and stuff, so like it couldn't be a surprise for him day of.
So you booked an owl.
Got
a falcon.
Yeah, I wanted an owl, but then he said like the owl had like a bad attitude or something, or like wasn't. I swear it was something like the owl's attitude.
Yeah, we booking for a wedding. Who?
Can you walk us through the moment? Like, what was it like? What room were you in? What the bird? What did he fly in? Like,
Yeah.
what was that?
So I don't know what he's called, like a bird wrangler, I guess. He's at the end of the aisle. Me and my husband are like at the front. And then we had to give his uncle a glove with some meat in it. And like we had to tell him like right before it started. So
Hey, Unc, I'm gonna need you to do something.
yeah, pretty much.
They put this meat in your hand.
Hey, hold this meat.
It'll be good. It'll be fine. It'll be trust.
So he puts the glove on, and then he like puts his arm out and he like double taps. And then the bird wrangler, I guess, he's like towards the end of the aisle. I don't really know if he was at like the top of the balcony or not. I don't know where he was.
But did your uncle do a rehearsal to know how to do this?
His uncle gave him the glove and the meat. That was all his uncle had to do. My husband's doing this part. And then he puts the glove on, holds the meat. Everybody's like confused about what's going
You got a
on.
meat bearer.
So your husband puts on the glove.
Yes.
Your uncle puts his meat in your husband's hand.
What?
So then he has the meat and the glove. He has the glove on and then the meat in his hand, and he double taps because the meat is to get the bird to come. And then like the bird just comes like down the aisle. The thing is, like, obvious. I don't know if you guys were thinking this, but you're like, well, what if the bird runs away with your rings? There's a string that has like fake rings on it. My husband has our rings in his pocket. He pulls the like fake ring off to look like he's getting the rings from him, and then puts it in his pocket, grabs the real ring.
Who are you thinking of? Who are you emailing?
The news reporter.
Not the producer?
I don't think so. She was the one who was actually. She wasn't the reporter, but she was there every time we filmed anything.
You know, some of it, because she's so like, she remembers some of it, she don't. It kind of makes it feel real.
I'm not gonna lie. I agree with that.
Because the wedding is her day.
Yes.
So I don't think this was a highlight of her
it
day.
wasn't.
Which is hilarious.
Now, if we ask her about the dress, what they ate, I think we'd get way more excitement. You know what I'm saying? How was the kiss? How was the honeymoon?
She didn't have to include another bird. Remember, they couldn't get the owl, so they had to.
It's so
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you
You're
gotta do that.
You might be a fiction writer though.
Now, if this all costs $5, cap. No further questions, Your Honor.
This is a pretty good story.
I think we can. Thank you.
Thank you. Good story.
For real, one fake, I'm going Maddie fake.
Only one of these is fake?
Yes. For real stories.
I want to apologize to every single one of you.
Welcome to the episode.
Serious?
I thought it was one real.
No, it's only one fake.
Listen,
So who do you think it is then?
Well, my whole thing is number 4 seems almost like that's too obvious now.
Right.
That it's a lie?
Yes.
Bro, 4 of them are lying.
No, 4 are telling the truth.
What?
Yo, shut up. Are you serious?
No, you playing. 4 of them are lying. One person's telling the
No,
truth.
4 have real stories. And one's telling the truth. You thought only one was real?
I thought one story was real.
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
only 4 are real. One is fake.
So who do you think is lying?
I'm going with number 2, because number 4, look at the boots, look at the belt, the all denim. She been around some ropes.
Oh.
You know I pay attention to the wardrobe. I'm going number 2.
What you think?
I believe Kit.
I believe Kit too.
I believe number 1. I believe number 3. I in a world, I believe Maddie, but not this one.
Guys, there's no way Maddie told the truth. Listen, I do think we pushed Maddie.
We pushed her a little hard.
We didn't ask her the right questions, what may even say. At the end of the day, her story didn't make sense.
She was too cavalier with it.
The hours she worked.
Great word.
Maddie, what do you do for work right now?
I'm a producer.
You're a producer?
Oh, and we're very sorry.
She pretty much.
She goes. I'm a Paramount executive.
So Herm, you going 4?
I'm going Maddie.
The only thing I can really go off of is body language. And so because number 5, in this situation, your arms are crossed, this is just, honestly, I'm just guessing right now. I'm gonna say number 5.
Maddie's story is just so unbelievable to me. It just sounds outrageous.
No
I'm sorry,
way.
Maddie. And I hope to work with you in the future.
I believe Lynn 100%. That's my number 1, like I believe you. Chris, I also believe. I think he protected the story in a way that I believe him. I'm gonna go Maddie. I just don't believe that you spent $5 submitting for a Guinness World Record and send pictures in, you got the record. And it was not somebody else.
She's like looking like she's standing on business, like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's what's scaring me.
But let me just say, I'd love to work with you in the future. We voted number 4, Maddie, as the person with the fake news headline. Okay, well, the person with the fake news story, take a step forward on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fake?
What?
1, 2, 3.
Who was fake?
What?
Are they all real?
Oh! Lying ass!
Come on!
You don't work at Paramount.
Maddie, when we started cooking you, were you like nervous or were you
Oh my
like,
God.
I can come out of
The
it?
$5. I Googled it today.
You were wrong.
It was like $5.
AI.
but Maddie, why such mass?
Because it was big. I made a big one.
But okay.
You did,
But when you came up with the story, why 95 feet?
That's what I wanted it to be.
It's like, that was my story.
Hey, thank you, Aspen. That's gonna be all the day's work. Good night.
I ain't gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel.
Abby, your story was real.
It was real.
Start to
Everything I
finish.
said. Yeah, totally real.
Wild.
Okay, Kit, your story was real too.
Dead real.
Start to finish.
Start to finish.
Let me borrow $1.
All right.
Chris, your story was real.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a hero, dude.
Man.
Yeah, congrats.
We gotta clap it up for you. And Lynn, everything you said was real.
Yep, 100%.
Shout out that bird.
That's really cool.